I had a chick at the time, a girlfriend, and she always wanted to be around me. She always wanted to be in my dorm room, or she always wanted to be with me at practice. And I used to tell her, like, gee, you can't come to practice sometimes. It's distracting. Like, you can't be in my dorm room when I'm studying sometimes. Like, it's distracting. And she used to hate it, okay? But her attraction for me stayed high as hell. Why? Because there was scarcity. What's going on? What's happening, fellas? Let's get right into it. So today I'm going to give you 8 things that you should never do for a woman. 8 non-negotiable things that you should never ever do for a woman, no matter if she's your girlfriend, just a random chick that you messing with in your rotation, or even if she is your wife. Alright, G. Now, there are some things that you can do for women depending on what's her status in your life, whether she's your girlfriend, wife, fucking friends with benefits, whatever. But when it comes to these things, you never do them for women, okay? They will always bring bad consequences and results. Alright, guys. Now, number one thing that you should never do for a woman is take her advice. Okay, guys, sometimes women do come up with great ideas, and sometimes it is okay to go to your girl for inspiration. Gee, I'm in a relationship. I'm purple pill as fuck, and sometimes I go to my chick for inspiration when it comes to business. If I'm in a clusterfuck of ideas and I don't know which way to go, sometimes I may go to her from a feminine perspective just to see what she thinks. Maybe she may help me tap into a greater idea. But for the most part, when it comes to final decisions for my life, I don't listen to my chick. Okay, because most times women give you advice based on their current emotions, and then you'll realize when a woman tells you something, like let's say she tells you she wants something, and then you go with what she wants, and then later on she tells you, well, I didn't really want that, and your dumb ass like, oh, I thought you said you wanted it. No, I didn't say I want that. Well, you clearly told me that's what you wanted. Gee, women are like this. They're confusing as fuck. So I always take what women say with a grain of salt for the most part. So when it comes to decisions for my life, final decisions, guys, final decisions. I'm not talking about small decisions like what color shirt you should wear today. I'm talking about final decisions like job decisions, money decisions, life choices that are going to alter your future. You don't listen to women. You go to mentors. You go to your brothers. You go to people and men who understand the masculine journey. And even when it comes to this recent election, guys, most women went for Kamala Harris because she's a woman. Okay, guys, and a lot of beta males followed their women into voting for her, not even caring or knowing or being aware of the consequences that would happen if she would become president. Okay, but that's besides the point. The point is, as a man, you got to be the leader. So it's okay to get inspiration from her. But when it comes to taking her advice, she will always lead you to failure. G, I guarantee you 100%. Now, the next thing you should never do for a woman is give her all your attention. Okay, guys? You never give a woman all your attention. Now, women are going to ask for this. Okay, and they're going to be persistent and consistent on begging for this, especially if they have a lot of burning desire for you. Okay, a woman's greatest currency is the attention that you give her, male attention. So when you can gauge the amount of attention that you give her, one, you're going to create a seduction effect that's going to keep her wanting you. You can play this whole coquette style of seduction, which I'll explain in another video. I'm going to get deep into some seduction types for you guys. Okay, this is a trap that a lot of beta males fall into. I used to fall into this trap all of the time, bro. Okay, when I was playing college football, I was always at practice. If I wasn't at practice, I was training. If I wasn't training, I was watching film. If I wasn't watching film, I was playing NCAA on my character that I was in real life. Like, it was just straight football, G. I was barely focused on work, all right? But I had a chick at the time, a girlfriend, and she always wanted to be around me. She always wanted to be in my dorm room, or she always wanted to be with me at practice. And I used to tell her, like, gee, you can't come to practice sometimes. It's distracting. Like, you can't be in my dorm room when I'm studying sometimes. Like, it's distracting. And she used to hate it, okay? But her attraction for me stayed high as hell. Why? Because there was scarcity, okay, guys? Now, one thing I did wrong during the end of that relationship is I started giving her all my attention because I thought that was going to make her happier. Okay, guys, but this is one of my red pill moments when I started to understand that women don't really want attention. They don't want the attention that they ask you for. Okay, sometimes when they beg for this attention, sometimes it's a shit test, or sometimes she just wants to see if you're going to stand on your business and stick on your purpose and not give her all the attention that she's begging for. Okay, Okay, guys, in reality, women want to miss you. Okay, contrary to popular belief, your girl is not going to admit this, but deep down inside, she wants to miss you. She wants to be away from you and desire and dream and fantasize about being with you. All right, fellas, now the next thing you should never do for a woman, and that's be a stepdaddy. Okay, guys, you never raise another man's child. Okay, guys, now let me be specific about this, because this is the whole single mom debate. I'm not saying you can't mess with single moms, okay, and use them either with friends with benefits, spinning plates, whatever, G. You can even have them in your rotation, but you don't go to the point to where you're a stepdaddy, meaning you're taking care of her kids, meaning you're in a full-on committed relationship with this woman, okay? I am all for relationships, but I am not for wifing up a single mom. Okay, guys, I am not for being a stepdaddy. I have done this before. I did this a lot in my 20s, and there is never a benefit, okay, or good result out of doing this. I am not saying that you're going to have a horrible, bad experience that most guys talk about on social media with this. What I am saying is there is no immediate benefit to this. Every decision you make, it should be having your life do this, okay, guys? But when you're dealing with single moms and you're being a stepdaddy, you're going to have this. It's going to be a lot of this for no fucking reason, okay, because you have invited problems into your life that should not be in your life. Okay, fellas, so you got to treat your life like a business. If you hire an employee who comes with a lot of baggage, gee, it's not going to work. It's going to slow the business down. It's going to slow your revenue down. So this is like an employee with a lot of fucking baggage. Okay, guys, all employees are going to give you trouble. All of them are going to come late from time to time. But you want to hire the ones who have the least amount of trouble or least amount of baggage that come with them. So if you go deal with a woman, G, all right, if you go deal with a woman, deal with a chick that don't got kids. Let that be the first rule. All right, fellas, they got all these fucking dreams and notions and all this bullshit. Well, there are some good women out there with kids. Gee, that's great. And I'm not saying she gonna be a bad woman, but I don't want to take care of another man's child. That's the whole. She can be a great woman, and you know what? It's unfortunate that I may have to lose out on a great woman. It is what it is, but life is up and is down, bro. It's give and it's take. Life is yin and is yang, bro. Okay? All right, you gonna meet some single moms out there, and they gonna be bad as hell, bro. I'm telling you this as a 33-year-old man who've dated a lot of single moms. You gonna meet some of them, and they bad as hell. But that's the only good thing they got about them, bro. All right, and they may be nice too. They may cook for you, clean for you, suck your dick, massage your back, all this stuff. But them damn kids, G. Them damn kids, bro. All right, and then you got some chicks out there. Yes, they may have a little attitude here and there. You know what I'm saying? You may have to train them because they young and they 23 and they lost in the world. But bro, you got a lot to work with. All right, fellas. So you got to pick and choose your battle. Now the next thing you should never let a woman do, or you should never do for a woman, is that you should never let a woman change your mindset about life. Okay, guys? The job of you as a man, and this is fucking traditional and cliche, but yes, the job of you as a man is to lead. But that's not the point. The problem is there are a lot of guys who do lead, but over time, they end up slowly letting a woman change their mindset through 1,000 concessions. Okay, most guys go into relationships like this. Okay, most guys do, and I'm going to be honest with you, they do. You may think that they don't, but they do, and the reason why they do is because this is the reason why some women go for men, because the woman sees him as an alpha, okay? He's making his own decisions. At the beginning of the relationship or dating, he's setting boundaries. He knows how to say no. He knows how to, give her time and space, all this shit. He got the whole alpha shit wrapped up in a ball, whatever. But over time, okay, one, through falling in love with this woman, two, just through 1,000 concessions because she beats him down through different types of manipulation tactics, he slowly turns into a beta. Okay, guys, and she slowly changes his mindset. Now he's a Kamala Harris supporter. Okay, guys, this usually happens a lot. All right, fellas, so you never let a woman change your mindset. I don't care how beautiful she is. I don't care how much in love with her you are. I don't care how much she's threatening you to leave, all these times or whatever. You never change your mindset. So whatever you think, whatever values and morals you stand on, you stick to that. Matter of fact, she's going to respect you 10 times more if you stand on business and you don't change your mindset. This is directly related to changing your mindset. Is you never give up on your purpose for a woman. Okay, guys, you never give up on your purpose for a woman. Gee, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to give you a wild-ass example. Let's say you a stripper. Okay, let's say you a male stripper and you strip Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday night for a couple hours. And you making about 20 grand a month because the old women love you at the strip club. And you meet a chick. And she suggests that you stop stripping because you stripping temporarily. You know, you're trying to stack up some bread, whatever you're trying to do, start a business or whatever. But you got to temporarily strip. And then you meet this woman who you're dating and she don't like the fact that you're stripping because she think it's bad or whatever. But you making money because you on your purpose and it's part of your purpose. Now, I know this is a wild ass example, but I'm trying to show you how no matter what the fuck happens, no matter what the situation is, bro, this is your purpose. If you made it up in your fucking mind that your ass need to strip for old ladies for 6 months to stack enough bread to start your business, bro, fuck that chick. Okay, guys, so what if she don't fucking like it? That's your damn purpose. Okay, guys, bro, I see men, grown-ass men, a woman tells him that she don't like the fact that he's working too hard. You know, and he stops working as hard only to later find out that she's going to leave him for the same thing she told him not to do. Okay, guys, see, this is the problem and this is what happens. And I don't even blame women, okay, guys, but what a woman will do is she will turn you into a female and then leave you for being a bitch. Okay, guys, a woman will tell you that you shouldn't work as hard. You should relax and you should be feminine and show your feminine side and be vulnerable. Bro, these are all things that women slowly do through 1,000 concessions. And then remember, guys, I told you they turn that alpha slowly into a beta. And one of the ways they do it is they get you to get off your purpose. Okay, guys, so you never get off your purpose. Okay, the reason why I keep women attracted to me, guys, and chasing me is because I will always put my purpose over them. Okay, I don't care what I gotta do. I don't give a damn if it's fucking writing a little shit on a sticky note, bro. I don't care, G. I don't care if it's stretching. I don't care if it's eating a healthy meal. I don't care whatever it is. If it has something to do with me getting better. Okay, guys, and if the best decision is me doing that, then a woman, I'm going to pick that over a woman. Okay, guys, this is why when women call me, okay, the first thing that they say is, I bet you working, huh? Yes, bitch, I'm working. Okay, so don't ask me to do anything dumb. You better wait, and you know you're going to have to wait until I got time. All right, G? So you will look way more attractive. You will become way more attractive if you understand that you never give this up for a woman, bro. It's going to be a little bit controversial, but whatever. Y'all know I say what the fuck is on my mind, and I don't care because I'm going to tell the truth. All right, one of the things you should never do for a woman is give up all your sexual options. Okay, guys, now y'all know, like I said, I'm purple pill, so I believe in relationships. I believe in good relationships. Okay, and I believe good relationships are based off of value and truth. Okay, guys, but I will tell you this. If a woman has not given up all of her sexual options, meaning all of the men on her social media sites, meaning her social media sites are now private, meaning she has deleted all of these males that she used to deal with from her phone, meaning she has deleted any trace of her dealing with another man, unless she can do that, I'm talking about male friends, all this shit, unless she has done that, you do not sacrifice all of your sexual options for this woman. I see men do this so fucking much. They get with a woman, okay? They fall in love with a chick, and she's in love too, but who knows? But they fall in love with a woman, and she tells them, you got to delete all these women, you got to block all these chicks, get rid of all your female friends. I don't want you talking to any woman. I don't want you liking anybody's shit. I don't want you following any woman. I don't even want you looking at a bitch. Okay, guys, but this bitch still got all these side dudes. She still got men have access to her. And I see this every single day. Okay, guys, and most of the times you will call this man a simp, but some guys just don't know, bro. Okay, because they're trying to please this woman and they're doing the right thing. Some guys are not simps. They just haven't woken up yet. What I classify as simp, I classify as a simp as a guy who knows the truth, but he still chooses to go the opposite way and to be a beta. See, I'm not going to ridicule or criticize a guy who doesn't know. This is why I make content, to wake guys up. Now, once you see this shit, shit, G, it's on you. It's your fault. Okay, guys? So after this, you ain't got no excuses. But up until then, I'm willing to help and I'm here for you. And I'm not going to just call you a simp. Okay, fellas? But like I said, you got to understand, if you don't know 100% that a woman has given up all of her sexual options, and we know when it comes to sources of access, women have way more. Okay, guys, because men are way more thirsty for women than women are for men. Okay, fellas, so I'm not saying that you cannot give up all your sexual options for a woman, but you better be fucking careful on what woman you give them up for. Okay, fellas, and even then, G, I still wouldn't give up all my sexual options as a grown-ass man. Okay, guys, because I've seen a lot of men do this for women, and then a woman fucking just leave him abruptly, and then his ass go through a long-ass drought because he gave them all up for her. Okay, guys, now there is a flip side to this. If you live a life of abundance and you really want to be faithful to a woman, you can give them all up. Okay, fellas, only if she's willing to give hers up. Because if you live in abundance, once she leaves, you can get another chick, so you ain't worried. So you can be faithful without thinking you living in scarcity, all right, fellas? But never give up all your sexual options for a woman who's not willing to do the same. I want to be clear about that. Because I don't want nobody jumping in the comments be like, oh, you promoting cheating and you're, oh, shut the fuck up, G. I'm saying that you shouldn't be giving her things that she's not giving you reciprocity for. That's what I'm saying. Because if not, you become a simp, all right? This relates to number 6, all right? We're moving on. You never let her control you. Okay, fellas, I'll give you a clear example of this and something that I've been through so you understand my point, so you can relate. Now, when I was in my 20s as well, and this is why I learned a lot about women. This is why I really went through my red pill development, all right, I would call it. So I'm like 25. I'm dating a Hispanic chicks. Actually, same chick that I talked about up here. All right, guys. Now, we worked the same job, so we would get off around the same time. Now, some nights we worked that job, she wouldn't work. Like, I would work Wednesdays, Mondays, and Fridays. She would work Wednesdays, Mondays, but she wouldn't work Fridays. So let's say on Friday, I'll be on my way home, and we had got to a point where I had cheated on her enough times. Okay, and she got tired of it. So instead of her breaking up with me, she started to make rules for me. Like, every time I got off of work, I would have to call her every time I got off of work to ensure to her that I wasn't messing around with a chick. Okay, guys, so every time I woke up in the morning, I would have to call her and FaceTime her so she know I didn't wake up with another chick. Now, you could call me a simp all you want. I'm not going to lie. That was in my beta days. All right, fellas, and I'm going to make a video about all my beta times, all the times I was a simp, because this is one of them. So I ain't going to lie. I did it. I was in love with her. She was bad, and I was like, look, babe, I'm loyal to you, so I'm going to call you and shit. But one of the things I realized that happened, obviously, and you already know, is she lost a tons of respect for me. You know, it wasn't the fact that I was loyal, and it wasn't the fact that I was checking in. It was the fact that she made me do it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I would have came off the bat in a masculine way, like, you know, letting her know, like, babe, I just want to call you in the morning, want to see your beautiful face, you know what I'm saying? It would have been okay. But the fact that I had to do it out of her authority and out of her request, it dropped her respect for me, okay? If a woman ever gives you concessions and make you do this dumbass shit, bro, you tell her no to her face. I ain't about to call your ass early in the fucking morning. I got shit to do. No offense and no disrespect. Women don't even want you to do what they say, bro. Okay, the women who I've had stick with me the longest is the women who I completely disobeyed and I did shit that they said. Okay, and if I can measure the difference between the women who I never did what they wanted versus the women who I always did what they said, bro, the women who I never did what they wanted respected me and loved me and were attracted to me way more versus the women who I always did what they said. I see this shit a lot in marriages, bro. Okay, a lot of you guys that watch me, y'all purple pill, so y'all probably can relate. Don't let your woman make rules for you, bro. I always tell you guys, women break rules for alphas and they make rules for betas. Okay, guys, so wherever you feel like you align yourself with, what the fuck ever, it really don't matter. Just look at how your woman treats you or how women treat you. Or if women are making rules for you, or if women are giving you concessions, if women are giving you rules for things and telling you you have to wait for things, you're a beta to them. Okay, guys, if women are giving you the box free of charge, easy as fuck, you're probably an alpha to them. Okay, guys, there's different hierarchies, but that's besides the point. All right, fellas, but you never let women make rules for you and you never let them control you. Now, the last thing, fellas, and I have to address this. You guys hear me out. This is very important. Okay, guys, and I see this a lot. You never, ever, guys, betray your brother or your friend for a woman. All right, fellas, and this kind of makes me sick to my stomach, the fact that I even have to talk about this, but I see this a lot. Okay, guys, I see this like different scenarios, different situations, but I see this a lot. I see a guy, his chick, they break up. The chick is spiteful, she's mad, and he got a homeboy. The chick goes to seduce the homeboy, excuse me, and the homeboy sleeps with her. Okay, fellas, then the man finds out and it's a big clusterfuck. Or a guy is still with his chick, and the chick is a 304, and the homeboy is real close to the chick, which I think is kind of fucking weird, okay? And then she ends up sleeping with him behind the guy's back, and they still together, whether the guy find out later or not. Okay, I see this a lot. Fellas, rule number one, okay? Rule number one. This really don't have a lot to do with this, but I'm going to tell you this. You should never be friends with your homeboy's girl. 100%. If you want to argue in the comments, drop it in. But you are weird as fuck if you think it's okay to be close friends with your homeboy girl. You're weird as fuck, G. I don't care what you say. You're fucking weird. I'm going to say it to you till your face on camera. But when it comes to betraying your brother, bro, I've seen many times that men, and they make like movies about this shit, bro. Two men are best fucking friends. A woman come into the picture and then the two dudes end up fighting over the chick. Or they end up falling over the chick. Or there's some tension between them over the chick. Or there's some uncomfortable energy or bad energy between them over the chick. Bro, that's weird as fuck, bro. When I with my boys, bro, we don't care what, bro. We will turn on a woman for each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter, G. Like, never in a million years should a woman come before your brother, bro. You never betray your brother for a woman. Okay, guys? If you avoid these fucking problems, you would avoid a lot of problems that most men have in life. If you analyze all eight of these issues, and if you've experienced any of these 8 problems, you will see how directly correlated to the bigger issues in your life. Okay, so what my channel is about is eliminating problems. Okay, we're not on here just complaining about shit. We're actually tactically, strategically eliminating fucking problems. Okay, and this is how you're eliminating problems, understanding the red flags. All right, fellas. So if you want to know more about red flags about women, okay, and the type of women you should stay away from, here are some dirty secrets about women that most guys do not know about. All right.